the steepness of the climb. And here we go, you know, it's up front, there's going to be action here, and I think the gap is sufficient, although it has come down more than I would have expected because of the pace we see, you know, almost 60 kilometers an hour for the front of the bunch.
It certainly is. Now the riders who are being dropped immediately, this is Stein de Volder, who's being pushed backwards. The explosivity of some of these riders at the front. De La Fuente is at the back, then Marzano, then Rein Taaramae, the Estonian national champion, at the head of affairs here for Cofidis at the moment. 2:20 is the gap with 6.2 kilometers to go, and Taaramae is the man who's pushing on. De La Fuente, he has that throwing the bike about underneath him style, a bit like Juan Jose is sitting there as well. Here comes well, it was, I thought, going to be coming David De La Fuente, but he seems to be having a little trouble hanging on to Rein Taaramae. Well, we'll just have to hope that the Estonian will hope that he doesn't shoot the bolt a bit too early, really. And De La Fuente is going to put his pain face on very shortly. Oh, that's there. There we are. That's the one he gets out of the box when he gets to a mountain. And he's pushing a pretty big gear here. Here's the Estonian. He's not much of a spinner, is he?
No, he's powering a big gear, but you have to on this one because it's short, and you know, if you're really going for it, you're going to have to, you know, go for a bigger gear. Will Taaramäe be able to keep it going?
And here's the Estonian Taaramäe. He is the Estonian national champion, but he's beginning to grind away here, and there's a fair gap back down to David De La Fuente. And as you say, Sean, who else will be able to come back up? Is that De Volder coming up behind? I don't think it's De La Fuente. It doesn't look like his style. And we'll have to see when they get over the top. De La Fuente usually bobs and weaves around. It could be.
Yes,
yeah, it is. Or maybe he just got what he deserved. But that Sonia Deval team, he was in that team. He was second to Piepoli in the same tour on one of the mountain stages. Ooh. The gap is at 2 minutes and 9 seconds, and he's just grinding and grinding and grinding away. Is Taaramäe. It gets steeper and steeper and steeper. This is an 18% section. It flattens out a little bit after this. Oh, I say flattens out. It eases off a little bit after this, but then it kicks up wickedly again to nearly 20%, only 2 kilometers from the top. Now, the question is, Sean, well, the question I'm asking myself is, does Joaquim Rodriguez not really care anymore?
That is the question.
The wise nod. Oh, this is a world of pain. 17% for Rein Taaramae. Sorry, Taaramae, should I say. He's really, really suffering. And just having to push as hard as he can on the pedals, one stroke after another, really. The big challenge here is to get into a position, Sean, where you can just sit there and push away, isn't it? Without, if you lose any momentum now by getting uncomfortable, trying to change to Kunago off the front of those riders. 1:36 with 4 kilometers to go. Will this man be able to hold out there? Will any of the others who perhaps just conserved a little bit further down the slopes be able to ride their way back across to Taaramäe? The Evans Valverde Basso group is either come up to him or he's dropped back just a little bit as oh look, the Estonian brave man has been caught by